another one that was for this one here today. Oh, here it is. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome. This is Dr. Mary Segars, and today is Wednesday, February the 23rd, 2022. And yes, this is Wisdom Wednesday podcast. I'm back from vacation, and I'm so honored to have some special guests with me today. But before that, grab your coffee, your tea, your orange juice, of course, your water, so you can join in on this wonderful conversation. You don't want to miss this. So, I want to welcome my honored guest today. I have Dr. Brenda Brown. She's one of the amazing authors that participated in this anthology. Welcome, Dr. Brown. How are you?
Good morning, and
And I
thank you so much, Dr. Mary. I'm very excited about our book that is coming out. It is phenomenal, and I'm quite sure
I
our viewers will enjoy it because it will be such a blessing.
so true. And I also have another amazing, phenomenal woman. She's an author, D. Ivy Coates. Welcome. How are you this morning?
Good morning, Dr. Mary. Good morning, Dr. Brenda. I am
Mm.
awesome this morning, and I thank you for allowing me to share the space with you, Queens.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
I want to get right into it. I want to allow people to know more about these awesome and wonderful women. Of course, they're friend of mine, but they are powerful in their own rights, and they spoke their truth in the book today. Unlock your hidden treasure. It's time to shine. Let me share a little more about this wonderful Dr. Brenda Brown. She is a freelance writer of many short, unpublished Christian writings. Her written work encouraged Christians in their faith walk with the Lord. How powerful is that? Although this anthology is her first published work, Dr. Brenda Brown knows how to take a God idea and put it on paper for others to be inspired. She uses her faith and confidence as a springboard to reach people of various culture, nationalities, and profession. In this short story, she reveals her masterfully how masterfully God uncovers a hidden treasure, revealing purpose and potential while sojourning on life's journal train. Dr. Brenda's dream and vision are for every reader to view this short narrative as inspirational and exciting. She hopes her readers uh, discover a hidden treasure, that a precious jewel that sparkles and shines. Dr. Brenda Brown could be pleased to speak at your next event, and she's a phenomenal speaker, everyone. She's a chaplain, she's a motivational speaker, and she'll give us more information about how we can reach out to her. So, with that, Dr. Brenda Brown, tell me a little more about your chapter and tell us um, why is it significant for others to read your chapter?
Well, the name of my chapter is called Unleash the Power of Your Voice, a Hidden Treasure. I talk about this hidden treasure, which is your voice. Your voice is
Yeah.
phenomenal. Your voice is the muscle of your soul, and it's the way you express, the way you communicate, and you have to find your hidden treasure. Everyone has a different hidden treasure. I say your hidden treasure is like an Easter egg hunt or a Easter egg hunt in a garden. They're hidden. But as you hunt and look, you find your beautiful treasure and you say, look, I found one. And you find how glorious it is. And you have to explore that treasure, its power, its potential, and its purpose.
Wow. Why do you think people try to hide their gifting? You know, like you said, it's hidden, it's within that person, right? So how can they unlock that? How can they really tap into that and allow God to use their gift?
First, I would say seek the Lord and ask the Lord what your treasure is. And
Mhm.
number one, many times your treasure, it shows itself when you're young, what you enjoy to do, what you like to do. And it normally comes very easy, and other people wouldn't recognize it. Little ones, when they're like 2 and 3 years old, if you watch them, they will reveal to you what their treasure is. Most of the time, as we get older, we push that treasure down and we don't recognize it. But if you reminisce the things that you liked, that you enjoy to do, that became easy for you, you will pinpoint what your treasure is. And then as you
Yes.
grow and mature as an adult, you do things, it will really come forth, enable you to shine. And then you just utilize that to its potential.
Yes, so true. I know some of our audience just had to agree with you. I think I put it up there. They're saying that's so powerful to know that your hidden gift needs to be revealed. And so that's a good thing, right?
Yes, it is. Yes, it
Let me
is.
ask you this, Dr. Brenda. Why is it important to share with others why they need to shine and unlock their hidden treasure?
Well, our treasures were given to us to share. It is all to share with other people, to help someone else. Your treasure is like a fruit. As you grow and develop in your treasure, you produce it more as a fruit. It begins to grow. It makes room for you. It grows and develops it. And as you continue to use that treasure to help others, you receive more treasures and you're able to give more of that fruit that God has given you.
So true. So we can't hide our fruit, right? We're supposed to be fruity and to give it out to the world, right?
That is correct. We give. As we continue to give, you will notice you get more as you give. And that's how the giving principle works. As you continue to give of your gift and your talent, it grows and you
Yeah.
receive more. It is almost like in the word where the guy hid his treasure, but the one that did not, he
Yeah.
received more and he was
Yeah.
able to give more. The blessings of the fruit are able to give people where they could come and be blessed. So you see, as you grow in your potential of your gift, it produces more and more fruit.
Yes. You know, as you were sharing, Dr. Brenda, I thought about
Yeah.
the lighthouse, how it doesn't ask permission to shine its light. It
Mhm.
knows its purpose, it knows why it's there. And so,
Yes.
how can you encourage our readers or our audience? You don't need permission from someone to let your light shine. How can you
Mhm.
encourage people to let their light shine?
Well, as your light shines and you continue to work to let your shine, it's like this. As you shine, the shine gets bigger. And whatever is there, it could be fear, it could be lack of confidence, or whatever that is. As your light grows and shine, it pushes whatever that is out. It just pushes
Yes.
it out. And that's the way it works. That means you have to continue to step forward. And whatever is holding you back or preventing you from letting your light shine. And as you continue to do that and recognize that you really don't have to give yourself permission, the permission reveals itself as you continue to let this light shine because it grows and grows and grows and get bigger and bigger. So people will continue to see that light and
Mhm.
recognize that light. And it's just a
Wow.
beautiful light that God has given.
Yes. You know what we've gone through worldwide the last 2 years with the pandemic, the shutdown. I think a lot of
Mhm.
people just kind of dimmed their light or
Yeah.
had to refocus on their lights. How can you
Mhm.
um, allow people to let that light shine, even if it's in the midst of your community or in your own home or in your church or in your your school? How can people know that they need to let their light shine?
Well, I tell you, with what the country and the world has been through for the last couple years has been almost devastating. But you have
Hmm.
to take a proper view and have a view to look at it. It is a great opportunity for everyone to explore. It's you can have new careers, new
Yeah.
jobs. It is a
Yeah.
great opportunity for everyone. You have to change your view and how you
Yeah.
see things, how you view things. You have to change your thought. You have to change your words. You have to change your actions. And what that will do, it will produce an avenue of a new thinking
Mm.
and also
Yeah.
an opportunity for new careers, new jobs, new talents emerge. Many people during
Mhm.
this time did not realize how much treasure they had. But when
Yes.
opposition presented itself, it
Mhm.
also presented an opportunity to go forward with something new.
Yes. That is so powerful, Dr. Brenda, because a lot of times we don't know just how much God is put on inside of us, our inner strength, I call it. So a lot of
Yes,
times it takes a tragedy or an incident that kind of shake us up to allow what's
mhm,
on the inside to come out. So it is
absolutely.
time to shine, and you're shining so
Yes.
brightly. I just
Well,
admire
thank
that
you.
about you.
Thank you.
So just to
Thank
give
you,
the
Dr.
audience
Mary.
Oh, you're welcome, my dear. So the name of your title is Unleash the Power of Your Voice, a Hidden
Yeah.
Treasure. Can you just give us a little bit? Don't tell too much because I want them to get the book to read your chapter. But what does that all involve about the
Okay,
power
thank
of your
you.
voice?
Okay. Thank you so much, Mary. I appreciate that. And um, my short story is about discovering your hidden treasure. And I ask you to go on this journey with me, discovering the treasure and also how to use the treasure. And also that there's opposition and how I actually face this opposition and
Mhm.
what steps I took to face the opposition. And it's about overcoming. It's
Yes.
about using those steps to overcome. It's about victory in life.
Yes.
That's what this short story is about.
Hmm.
And what I like to express in this story, I talk about something what I call the I am. I call it the I am factor because that
Yes.
is who you are. I
Yes.
am who God made me are. And that's part of accepting the totality with all your
Yes.
weakness, all your strength, and everything in who you are. The Lord created you and made you. He created how you are. So accept all that God put in you. And that is
Yes.
part of the I am and not putting someone else's opinion of who they are, but accept as you are. And that also will cause you to excel.
Wow. What a powerful word and encouraging word. So it's so true.
Yes,
So can you
yes.
just share with the audience how they can reach out to you and get a copy of your autograph book? How can they reach out to you, Dr. Brenda Brown?
Thank you so much, Mary. I am on Facebook under Dr. Brenda Brown or Brenda Brown or Hanging with Women of Purpose. And I also have Living Every Day with Jesus School of Ministry. But you can also go onto Facebook. I do have a link. And in that link, you just click on the link and it takes you to my web page. And on that web page, just scroll down and click Buy Now. And it just take you automatically. You fill out the information and you will receive your book within a couple of weeks. And I like to thank everyone that are listening to this information and to this message. And I just want to thank you in advance for buying all of our books because I know you will be blessed.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Thank you so much.
Yes,
Wow.
thank
So
you.
let's go over to our next amazing author. I love her smile and her
Yeah.
radiant aura. And that is none other than D. Ivy Coates. Let me share a little more information about this wonderful woman. D. Ivy Coates is a TV, radio, internet host of the Diva D Worldwide Show and the marketing account consultant director at Empower Sunday, seen on Vent Radio. If you don't know about that, you need to get connected with that. It's a phenomenal show. I've been on it a couple of times, but she is a great host and a great information on her show. Divorced widow and mother of adult children, of her son, and she has her daughter and her grandson. She's a proud grandmother of a high schooler. So she's got the whole three generations almost there, right?
Yes.
D is the secretary and the trip coordinator of the CWA 4100 Retirees Club. Uh, Denise, aka Diva D, serves as a community, political, and social justice activist for over 45 years. She must have started when she was a baby. I know, I know. She's a graduate of Detroit Finney High School. Dee has an associate degree in labor studies with a minor in nonprofit studies from Wayne State University. Currently, she's working on her bachelor's degree in employment labor relations. This woman is a powerhouse here. Diva is an avid world traveler, author, journalist, quilter and crafter, professional entertainer, gardener, Midwest champion, evangelist, a chair aerobics and yoga instructor, and the social media queen and season ticket holder for the Detroit Piston basketball and Detroit Tigers baseball. Wow. And you can see her every Sunday on ventradio.net from 10 a.m. to noon Eastern Standard Time. And her show name is Diva D Worldwide TV Radio Internet Show. And it's going to be and it's always rebroadcast on the YouTube under that same name. Welcome. Wow. How are you this morning?
I am blessed, my sister, my
Yes.
queens. Thank you so much
Yes.
for having me. I am really, really appreciative of this moment and this time that we are in.
Yes. I see your title is called Nothing Personal, but I'm a Eurostar.
Yes.
Uh, so can you share that information with us? I know when I first heard that, like I had to look up what's a Eurostar, right? Not too much, but just give them a little glimpse.
Absolutely. Well, the Eurostar is the fastest train in the world. It can go from one continent to another continent uh, in a matter of hours. It can go under seas, and it goes under seas 31.5 miles. And so I make the analogy that the road that I'm on is a Eurostar. And in the book, I just tell briefly in my chapter of two of my childhood friends that has been on this journey with us and the road that they have taken as of in the trains and the road that we're all on. So we
Wow.
all meet up.
I like, yeah. I love how you use that analogy because that's a hidden treasure now to have childhood friendship and now into your adulthood. You don't see a lot of that. So that means is loyalty and trust and honesty. And so that's a hidden jewel right there. So I'm honored to see that can exist. We need more of that. Would you not agree,
Absolutely,
DIE?
absolutely, because
Yeah.
this is a almost 48-year friendship, and
That's
yeah,
powerful.
yeah, and we all come along and we don't leave one another.
Hmm.
We're all on a different track, but we
Yeah.
all merge together and help one another. We're sisters.
Yes. Oh, that's so good. Let me ask you this, Dean. All that you have been through up to now, what would you tell your younger self at 21 years of age about life and about the hidden
Keep
treasure?
Thank you. That's a great question, Dr. Mary. I would say keep learning. No matter what,
Mhm.
keep learning. Learn from school, learn from higher education, learn from your elders, learn from your
Mhm.
church, learn from a 4 or 5 year old child. Just keep learning. That's the key thing, is every day is a productive day when you can learn something.
Mhm.
And
Yes.
what I learned in college, those who don't know learn, and those who learn teach.
Hmm.
Those who know teach.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
so, in my union activity, in my activist activity, is
Hmm.
reach one, teach one.
Mhm.
As
I
I
love
came in,
that.
yes, as I came into um, Michigan Bell, I was a
Mhm.
baby of 19 years old. And
Yeah.
the only way that we can advance is to sit with the elders. And that's where
Hmm.
you learn. And that's the
Yeah.
same thing that you do when you're at home. Sit with the
Right.
elders and
Yeah.
listen, listen
Mhm.
and learn. And I
Wow.
want to say good morning to the Facebook family that's out there. We appreciate you coming in and listening with us.
Yes. Because this is a conversation they can not only learn, but relearn and know the importance that it is time to shine. You know, when I
Mhm.
hear that notation, it's time to shine. That doesn't mean that we're boasting or we're being, how can a person allow yourself to shine? It's like giving another person permission to shine as well, right?
Right. And that is the focus that we want
Hmm.
to kind of recondition ourselves, because as we grew up, it did seem like, oh no, don't talk about yourself. Don't say
Right.
this about yourself, because that is of a boisterous spirit. But we have to
Hmm.
recondition and re-educate ourselves that we can shine without being boisterous, without putting down
Hmm.
someone else. God put
That's
all these stars up in the sky, and each
right.
one twinkles, and each one is brilliant. And I don't have to
Yes.
dim my light for you to shine, and you don't have to dim your light for me to shine. And each one of us, we shine and add brilliance and light and love to everyone that sees us, that's around us. The Negro spiritual hymn,
Wow.
this little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine.
Yes. Such wisdom there, D Coats. I mean, I appreciate that because it's true. You know, the stars up there, they're not competing with one another. They're doing their own thing. And that's how God wants us to be, to let our light shine because we're emanating his love and then emanating love to other people and allowing others to shine as well. So
Yes.
when I think about the hidden treasure, why do you think it's always hidden? I mean, is it because of people want to be humble, or they feel lack of insecurity? I mean, what can you encourage our audience and readers to know? If it's a treasure, you don't have to hide it.
Yes, it is, and we have been taught to hide our treasure, and to, if we
Mhm.
have a little bit, somebody might see it and want it. But we have so many treasures. We have so
Yeah,
many gifts to give.
yes.
It's not like I can't love and give
Mhm,
you a gift. I can love and give you a gift. And the more
mhm.
gifts that I have, the more
Yeah,
God gives me to give. When I have
yes.
one gift, if I do that right, he gives me another. If I do that right, he gives me another. And as
Yes.
I'm being gifted, we're paying it forward to
Mhm.
others to gift. And that's how
Yeah.
God loves is. He has so many children, and he just
Yes.
he just gives us the warmth and the treasures. And when he
Mhm.
made the emerald, he didn't just make one. When he made the ruby, he didn't make just one.
Right.
The he did the emerald and the ruby and the sapphires, and we all
Yes.
are part of a crown.
All
And
right.
I'm sending my crowns, I'm sending my jewels up. And the more I send out and the more I give, the more God loves me.
Oh, that is so true. Would you not agree with that too, Dr. Brenda?
Of course, there's many talents in the body of Christ, and
Yes.
each has their own, each has their
Mhm.
purpose, and
Yes.
but we all fit together.
Yes.
Whatever I
Mhm.
have, my purpose is. It's not
Yeah.
necessary to want somebody else because you have to appreciate what God has given you. But we
Absolutely.
That's
all
right.
work together and we
Yes.
all fit together very nicely and very neatly because that's the way God designed it to work.
Yes.
Yes. Also, to DIV, I just had another question. It amazes me how people want to glean from your light, and it's okay. So, how can you encourage our that next generation? Our younger our leaders behind us, the next generation. How can they learn how to let their light shine and unlock? When you say unlock, it's like you have the key to unlock your giftings. Can you share a
Yes.
little bit
Yes. Be a sponge. Take
Mm,
the key and be a sponge and just
yes,
absorb everything that the people around you. Just sit and
mhm,
listen and learn. And it's okay
yes,
to shine. It's okay to learn.
yes,
It's okay
mhm,
to communicate. Well, how do I do this? And how do I do that? And once you
right,
learn, then you master that craft. And then you give it to
yes,
the next person. And all you
mm,
do is just learn and absorb and shine. Learn, absorb, and shine.
yes. I love it. It's truly our time to shine. This is 2022, and we need to just be a brilliant light, to shine brightly so that others can know it's okay to shine your light as well. Because I'm just a believer that when we do that, we're allowing other people to know it's okay for you to shine as well. And we're helping someone else to know it's okay to do the gifts or to allow those gifts that's on the inside of us to come out and to radiate to help others.
Absolutely. It's okay.
Yes,
You can be humble and you can be helpful
yes,
and you can shine all at one time.
yes. I love it. I love it because you are a Euro star, right?
Yes, ma'am. I'm on that fast track.
Yes,
I'm taking
yes,
names
yes.
and I'm pulling everybody with me. If I have just a little bit of light, a little bit,
Mm.
I'm gonna take that light and I'm gonna hold on to it till it just multiplies. And everybody, come on this way. At the light at the end of that tunnel, I see it. I see it.
Yes,
I see it. Come on, everybody.
yes. Get on the board, right?
That's right.
Yes. So, Dee, can you share with the audience how they can reach out to you to get their copy of the autograph book from you, and how can they reach you? So, I did mention it briefly in your bio, but can you just share with them how they can contact you personally and to say, I want that book, I want to know about the Eurostar? So, share with the audience, please.
Absolutely. I can be reached on Facebook at D Coates, DeeCoats. I can be reached on TikTok, D Coates 2, the number 2. I can be reached at my email address, Dame, Robinson 50 at gmail.com. I can also be reached on Instagram, Lady Diva D55. And if you want to just watch me in my action every Sunday morning on Vent Radio, and it could be watched through YouTube at 10 a.m. and 12 noon. Thank you.
Wow. Powerful, powerful. So, ladies, I tell you, I just want to thank you, first of all, for taking time out of your busy schedule to share some time on Wisdom Wednesday. And I know it's wisdom nuggets for everyday living because they need to get this book. And we know the name of the book is Unlock Your Hidden Treasure. It's time to shine. We will be having our virtual book launch tomorrow, which is Thursday, February the 24th. Is posted on Facebook. I've been sending out emails, and I'm trust you ladies have as well, sending out to your family and friends and let them know that they can hear each author. There's 10 phenomenal women who just spoke their truth and share their story to let them know that it is time to shine. And when you know it's time to shine, it's gonna shine like a diamond, shining bright like a diamond, right? Because we're
Right.
living our life like it's golden, and we know that it's we're gonna give honor to God who allow us to have that brilliant light, first of all, right? And so
Mhm.
we know that when we do that, He's going to get the glory out of that. So I'm going to let you
Amen.
each have closing words to the audience as we just wrap up. And again, I'm honored to have you all here. And next week, we'll have two more of the phenomenal women sharing their stories. So we'll start with, since Brenda started first, we'll start with D. Ivy Coates and your closing remarks.
Thank you again, Dr. Mary, and thank you, Brenda, for sharing this time with me. And um, my title, Nothing Personal. That means that right there, I'm not trying to brag. I'm not trying to take anything from anybody else, but I am a Eurostar. I am fast and I get the job done. Thank you so much for having me and showcasing. And I can't wait till we be all together so they can see this number one bestseller book.
Amen.
Yes, yes. Thank you, D. And Brenda, your last closing remarks.
Yes. I encourage everyone listening to find your treasure, discover your talent, your gift, whatever God has given, and to let it shine, and to
Yeah.
know that you are more than enough. You can overcome anything. Just take the necessary steps and also have faith in yourself. Encourage yourself to step through and whatever challenge you have to find your treasure, even if it means posting notes on your refrigerator, positive notes to encourage you. Know that you can overcome anything. You are overcomer. And as an overcomer, I encourage you to let your light shine. Let it shine. Shine, shine, shine.
Wow. And with that, it's like nothing else need to be said. I see one of the person out in the audience said awesome and phenomenal. I totally agree with that. And again,
Mhm.
ladies, have a wonderful and blessed day. Enjoy. And thank you for sharing and speaking from your heart, speaking from your truth and sharing that it's okay to shine and shine brightly. Until next week, be blessed and we'll see you next week. Bye for now, ladies.
Bye bye. Bye bye. Thank you.
Thank you.